She had me and my brother.
Okay. Okay. Different fathers?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So how old was she when you were born? Are you the oldest,
Yeah, I'm the
youngest?
oldest.
You're the oldest. So you were the firstborn.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so how old was she when you
I
were
think
born?
15 going on 16, 16.
15.
It just, as I was growing up, my mom always told me, my mom always gave me a hint that my father wasn't my father, and she told me exactly who my father was. I would just be doing so much and running, and it just really dawned on me. It's the man that my mom was underage when she consumed me. Anyone who'd have been older than
Jay's been dodging a paternity test for his alleged son, Rymir, for years. And now it looks like we finally know the real reason he's so scared to take the test. Rymir has been fighting this battle in court for a whole decade. But instead of just taking a DNA test and ending the drama, Jay's been throwing cash and lawyers at the problem to keep it buried. Well, Rymir's case just got a major green light from a judge, which means Jay can't avoid it anymore. But that's not even the story. There's also some new reports circulating about Rymir's late mom and her age when she allegedly got pregnant by Jay-Z. And let's just say, if these reports are true, it explains why Jay is refusing to take the test. As you all probably know, Jay's faced allegations for years about messing with women who weren't legal adults. And this thing with Rymir's mom just adds more fuel to those rumors. So what's really going on behind the scenes? Why won't Jay-Z just take the test and get it over with if he's so sure Rymir is lying?
I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really, why are you, what is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with.
The whole story is insane. So let me break it down for you. Rymir Satterwhite has been saying for years that Jay-Z is his father. But Jay kept dodging a paternity test and allegedly using his wealth and power to block Rymir's case in court. Now people are seriously side-eyeing Jay because instead of just taking the test and shutting it all down, he's been spending big bucks on lawyers to fight it. And it's bizarre that this has dragged on so long when a simple DNA test could settle it. It's like the more Jay fights, the more it looks like he's hiding something. But things just got flipped, and Rymir scored a big legal win. Multiple outlets reported last week that a judge gave the green light for Rymir's case to move forward, which means Jay-Z is finally required to respond to the paternity suit. Now, a lot of people have been asking why Jay-Z won't just take the test and be done with it. Some sources claimed it's about money, but this makes no sense since Rymir is 32 and he can't get retroactive child support. And then others speculate that Jay-Z is simply desperate to protect his rebranded image as a loyal family man after cheating on Beyonce. But the real reason, y'all, might be way darker. Allegedly, Jay-Z is dodging the test because Rymir's mom was only 15 or 16 when she got pregnant. To give you some background, Rymir's case was first reported in the media back in 2015 when Rymir filed a paternity suit with the help of his legal guardian and godmother, Lily Coley. And in his filing, Rymir claims Jay had an affair with his late mother, Wanda, back in the 90s. But according to Lily, who's a paralegal, Jay-Z and his attorney presented fraudulent and false info in court, leading to the case being thrown out. But Rymir refused to give up his fight. Back in 2018, The Sun reported that Rymir filed new court papers accusing Jay of using his money and fame to avoid taking a paternity test for more than 8 years. And this is where things start to get shady. Rymir kept getting shut down in court because the judge was supposedly told that his biological father had already been identified. But then The Sun got a copy of Rymir's birth certificate, and surprise, there's no father listed at all. And then the court docs dropped another bombshell. Turns out some people on Rymir's own legal team were secretly working with Jay-Z's lawyers behind the scenes. In an exclusive interview with The Sun, Rymir said he's been denied the right to have a fair hearing in court because of legal mistakes and malpractice. Jay-Z is supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility, Rymir said. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. Rymir also told The Sun that his mom, Wanda, first told him Jay was his father when he was about 8 years old. According to Wanda, she and Jay-Z hooked up back in 1992 at his aunt's apartment in the Brooklyn projects. She said they used protection, but it failed. And after that night, she never saw Jay again or had any way to reach him. By 2010, Wanda's health had declined and custody of Rymir was given to Lily Coley. Lily also spoke to The Sun and said she's convinced Jay-Z is Rymir's biological dad. And according to Lily, Wanda got pregnant shortly after meeting Jay when she was only 15 or or 16 years old. But it gets even crazier. According to Rymir's lawsuit filed in 2018, Jay-Z's lawyer made Wanda sign legal papers while she was in the hospital recovering from a medicated coma, which replaced Lily's name on the petition without consent and for nefarious reasons. And because of this, the court once again threw out the case. And that's when things took a really dark turn. After the case was thrown out, Rymir and his godmother Lily went on Hip Hop News Uncensored and revealed that Rymir was shot after filing charges against Jay-Z.
Shot at somewhere in September. He was in the parking lot with other people near where he's at living now, and out of all the cars there, his was the only one shot up. So we believe that was a nexus or a connection, I believe, between the case and what's going on, because it was around the time.
Lily also revealed that around the time Rymir filed the lawsuit, random people started showing up at her home trying to scare and intimidate her.
In addition to that, we've had people come to my home in the past, driving on the grass. We have people knocking on the door at 4 o'clock in the morning. We've been through all of it, mostly around the filing time. So this is a bigger picture than.
She also went on to say that this fight isn't just about Jay-Z, but also about exposing how the rich and powerful manipulate the legal system.
We want to try to make a difference with the Pro Se Act or the Legal Abuse Act, bringing new legislation and trying to sit down at the table with the lawmakers to make a difference. In addition to the fact, because, like you said before, Mr. Carter might not never do anything, and I'm sure he probably won't, but it ain't about him. This is about the system allowing things to happen that were very egregious and put our lives at stake in some regards. So I just wanted to say that's what another reason why we were still going to the criminal stuff for the second time. This time the prosecutor's office locally did get involved, but everything is slow moving and things are happening, and it's corruption going on. It says in New Jersey that if the person who resists to take the test is presumed the father. That's what the law says. Here in New Jersey, anybody who don't want to do it and go away from doing it or prevents from doing it is presumed the father. So right now he's presumed the father. He's not even alleged.
But just when Jay thought he'd buried this whole situation for good, Rymir finally got his case to move forward. And after Jay-Z's name came up in that Jane Doe lawsuit against Diddy, Rymir called him out for the hypocrisy of claiming to protect kids while dodging responsibility for his. If you remember, Jane Doe accused Jay and Diddy of graping her when she was 13. And in that first statement he released, Jay said he lives by very strict codes and honor and is all about protecting children. But then Rymir responded with his own statement saying, if Mr. Carter values the ideals of honor and protecting children, as he claims in his letter, he should step forward with transparency. He continues to deflect and avoid. Rymir has now filed a new lawsuit against the New Jersey court system and multiple judges, accusing them of conspiring with Jay-Z for over a decade to get his paternity cases thrown out. In the court docs, Rymir's lawyer claims Jay lied under oath by saying he didn't own any property in New Jersey, leading the court to believe it had no jurisdiction over him. But Rymir's team says they've got property deeds and tax records with Jay's name on them to prove that wasn't true. According to the filing, Jay-Z used his wealth and influence to manipulate the legal system, which caused Rymir's earlier cases to be blocked or dismissed. The lawsuit also says Rymir's car was shot at by unknown individuals after he started speaking out about the injustices he faced when reporting his case to the New Jersey authorities. On top of that, both Rymir and his godmother Lily claim in the filing that they were followed by unidentified people around their neighborhood and had cars pulling onto their lawn at 4 a.m. And they believe all of this was orchestrated by people connected to Jay-Z. But let me know what y'all think. Do you think Rymir is telling the truth? And what do you think is the real reason Jay-Z refuses to take the test? Drop all your comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.